Hey, what
What
it
did
is, what it shall be. It's another one up. What's up, big homie?
what's going on with you, man? We back up in the building.
For sure, for
Yeah.
sure. Another fight week.
Yeah, another fight week, man. I'm still undecided, trying to see if I can get to this Keyshawn Davis fight, man. Even if I be in the nosebleed, I'm not, 100% now, but it was just so much different information, man. There is tickets, there ain't tickets. So I don't know, man. I would like to be there. I think the atmosphere is going to be electrifying. Um, I definitely would like to be there, man. Is it on pay-per-view too?
It's not a pay-per-view event. It's going to be on ESPN.
Oh, it's gonna be on ESPN Plus.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
okay, okay. Well, I definitely gonna see it one way or another. Um, yeah,
It might
man. So
it might not even be on Plus. It might be on straight ESPN.
okay, and then you got what? You got Big Boost fighting too, ain't it?
Yes, Boots fighting. Yeah. Then they got the fight that I'm going to in live. Now that's not going to be televised, but I'm definitely going to be in the building for that. You dig? I interviewed one of the cats yesterday. Goodness gracious, Michael Fox. Man, I interviewed
Okay.
him, and he had been a sparring partner with the champ Lamont Roach for the longest time.
Mm.
Matter of fact, he was the first person that Lamont Roach ever sparred. And the first time that they did spar, he made Lamont Roach cry. And Lamont told me that, not
Right.
him. Yeah,
Right.
Lamont told me that. You dig? So, Lamont's a real one, man. So, yeah, I was talking to Mike Fox yesterday. They're going to have a brother Umar fighter, Mojo fighting. So it's going to be a lot of stuff going on. It looked like we got some people coming in the chat right
Yeah, man.
here,
We
man.
got
Who we
Dre
got?
Day up in here. What's up, champ? We got the Funky Road King, Big Percy. He showed no mercy out of Philly. We got
Mm.
Adam Chew, I pity the fool. We got D1. We got D1 was up in here. Hold on. D1 AWM JBT is in the building.
That's angry
Yeah.
white man. That's angry white man right
Angry white man in the building, man. And yeah, we got John Young up in here, man. Always supporting, very important, So yeah,
there.
man, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat, man.
We got Let's Talk Fashion, hashtag JBT in the building. Salute to the
Salute,
fashion
salute.
extraordinaire straight out of New York City. That's
Okay,
one of my youngsters right there doing big
okay.
things, man. Got his own clothing company and everything. Plus, he has his own podcast called Let's Talk Fashion, man. Matter of fact, he just interviewed Lamont Roach the other day, man.
That's
Just
what's
doing
up, man.
big things. Got the
Yeah, yeah. What that?
specialist. Huh?
What type of clothes he wear? Mate.
Oh, all types of streetwear. He about streetwear, man. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
Stuff we wear. You know
Well,
what
he
I'm
might
saying?
wear he might wear hit me off because everybody in the world know I put that stuff on, man. You did?
Hey, you need to go on. Nah, you need to go on his show and do an interview, Jack.
Yeah, hit
That's
me
what
up,
you got.
champ. Hit
Yes,
me up.
indeed. We're
They
gonna make
always
we
say,
gonna make that happen, man. Cause he up New York and he got this thing about New York and DC, and I'm like, yo,
hey, hey, man,
they
hey,
can't
man,
mess with
hey,
us
hey,
up, man. They
man. You know
can't
what
mess
I'm saying?
with us.
We set them trends, dog. We set them trends, dog. Yeah, you
Yes,
did.
indeed. We
Yeah,
got
hey,
Chi-Town 65 in the building. He said, sup,
salute.
Bank? Super fight week for sure.
Yeah, man. Super fight week, man. We okay, wait a minute. Where this chat? Okay, no, I got Shot Town up in here. Yeah, I'm trying
Mm-hmm.
to say, yeah, man, this is big fight week though, man. It's gonna be some lot of heads gonna roll this weekend, man. A lot of heads gonna roll. You got all three of them Davis boys fighting, man. They need to put up a triple double.
I
You
tell
did?
I tell you what, I'm gonna shake it up in here right now.
Huh? Talk to me quick.
Don't be surprised if a upset happens this weekend down in Norfolk, Virginia.
Okay, well let me shake you up. Let me
All
shake you
right.
up. It's three dudes,
Davis brothers. Yeah.
three Davis brothers fighting in
Yeah.
North Virginia. And the
Mm-hmm.
only thing I'm gonna say is this, and I'm gonna say this with total respect.
Mm.
Keyshawn ain't gonna
Mm.
be one of them to get upset,
Mm.
and Keon ain't gonna be
Mm.
one of them to get upset.
Mm.
Now the middle one,
Mm.
I think he gonna win too. But if there's an upset, if there's an upset, it won't be the two youngest ones. I can tell you that right now.
Well, I tell you what, I'm gonna go ahead and step up out on this limb because you know I like to shake it up in here.
Yeah, okay, come on with it. No, you're on record. You're gonna be on record. You're gonna be on record. I mean,
hey, man, many a times I've been on record. I done made records before. You ain't saying nothing, Jack.
Okay.
You know, and I ain't saying that this is gonna happen. Right. I do have Keyshawn winning this fight. Right. But I wouldn't be surprised if he get upset in his hometown, just like Jared Hurd did when he had that big fight at his hometown.
I remember.
Yeah. Any given Saturday, it can happen, bro.
Keyshawn hot too big, man.
Yeah.
Keyshawn hot too big, man. I'm telling you right now, man. It's hot too big, man. He's hot too big, man.
Well, he better not play with this guy that he fighting with this week.
He might stop.
He
might stop. That's the adrenaline flow.
That might be the reason. That might be the reason why he mess around and lose.
He might stop.
He better box this guy.
Man, Keyshawn is.
He better box him.
You know, I'm gonna tell you something. When I first started watching Keyshawn, I said he got the skills, he got the heart, but he kind of loose. Sometimes he I ain't think he really. But I'm gonna tell you something. As time went on, and I had to put a closer eye on him. Man, he got it, man. He got it, though. He got.
Well, you what, the last guy he fought, I do know that. And the guy that he fought, Madueno, the last time, that gave him a little bit of problems.
Yeah, but that dude was tough, and what did he do? He weathered the storm.
And this guy tougher.
Yeah, okay. Well, we're gonna find out how tough he is.
This guy tougher. I ain't saying that he's gonna lose, but I wouldn't be surprised if it has an upset.
Who you know that Bomac in line himself with that ain't already official.
All Bomac do is win. All he do is win.
Yeah.
All he's do is win. But I'm saying, if there's a chance for it to happen, it can happen on this fight, brother.
Ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen. You got a better chance. He had a better chance of becoming the president last night, champ. You did? You dig? You know?
Hey, yeah. Look. I was checking them odds out last night, man. They said, I think it said if I bet $1,000, I get 4,900 back. You know what I'm saying?
Talking against Keyshawn?
Yes, sir.
Man, you better keep that rack and use it for Christmas coming up. You better keep that rack, dog. You keep that rack. Use that joke for Christmas coming up.
Man, we got the illustrious best moderator in the world. Nobody got a better moderator than us. Melon Queen 27 has entered into the building. Good evening, Queen. How you doing today? She says, good afternoon, Banky and Jay and the chat family. Pieces and blessings. Yes, indeed.
Yes. And no doubt. But you know what you think? Boost gonna get a knockout this weekend?
Man, that's the question I want to know. If he don't, what is the question going to be talked about Sunday morning?
He'll say he ain't got that killer gear, man, that killer gear. And you know, you got a lot of dudes, you got a lot of boxers over the history of time, man. They got everything. They got the goods, they got it all, man. They got the defense, the footwork, the ring generalship. They got the combinations. They pass all the eyeball tests, but they just ain't got that pop. You know, I'm gonna give you a classic example. Let's keep it in North. That's the same thing. Same thing with
Pernell.
Pernell had it all, but he ain't necessarily gonna get you out there. But your chances of outboxing him for 12 rounds is the same thing. Chances of coming president last night. So it got him like that. But Busto blazing combinations, and I have noticed this too. He hit dudes with some solid shots, man, but all of them ain't go down. All of them ain't go down. Some of them did, but the ones that had like that tough chin, they ain't go down, man. Now you take that same scenario and you put them same shots coming from other people, man. People going to sleep, man. Heads go to bed.
It's a good conversation. I like it a lot. Probably the guy that's going to come in here early and talk with us, man. he probably gonna have some conversation about that too. Be on the eye for him for sure.
Yeah, no
Let's
doubt.
Talk Fashion said, I ain't saying nothing. They told me the man with 32 fights is an A-side regardless. So I'm a hush up. Yeah, you need to hush up, youngster. He was saying we had a conversation this morning, and he was like, if Boots and Barrios fought, Boots would be the B-side.
What?
Yeah, I know.
Mario Barrios. That's the Barrios. He said Mario Barrios
would be the A-side.
He said Mario would be the A-side over Boots.
Yeah.
No, he was joking with you, man. You can't
take a joke. We would tell him to stick to fashion, huh?
Yeah, you can't. He was joking though. He was joking, man.
He was joking. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he was just joking with you, man. Outside of Philly. Even outside of Philly, okay. Now, I mean, he got a slight argument due to the fact that Mario Barrios is definitely more accomplished than Boots in the game. At this point right now, he's more accomplished, you know, but is no way, shape, form, or fashion is he a bigger draw at this time. Now, see, those two things are actually true simultaneously. He is more accomplished.
He did more. He been in with some different people.
Right. And you know, like I say, he's like a couple of time world champion. He went out and got it. You know, I know Boots was given the belt, but he got it by default. But he was gonna get it regardless, we believe, the trajectory. But in that sense, he is more accomplished. But right now, the eyeball test, who gonna put them, you know what I'm saying, them butts in the seats? That's gonna be Boots all day. You know what I'm saying?
I agree 1,000%, man. You know, I'm with that. You know what I'm saying? We got Claudius Quick in the building. You say, what up, brothers? Just checking in on the live TBP. Salute. What's up, Claudius Quick?
Hey, you got Claudius. That's a slick name right there, man. You seen that name before, Claudius?
I ain't never seen Claudius. I seen Thaddeus. I ain't never seen Claudius.
Hey, shout out to your peoples, man. They put you in there like Hail McNair, man.
Oh man. Gave him something different.
Yeah.
He got that different, man.
He got that shit. I said, "Qua."
Look like our guest said he's ready. Is he showing up yet?
Nah, he ain't up in here.
Okay, cool.
He ain't up in here yet, man. Barrio's been under bigger lights. He has been under bigger lights. He's been
as the B-side.
He's been in bigger fights, you know. But we going back right now, man. Them people that's in the business of making money. Ain't nobody gonna put him in front of Boots as far as making money. Ask yourself. All you gotta do, see, that's the way I decipher things. Just turn around and ask yourself as a boxing fan. If you got a chance to go to a Mario Barrios fight, or you got a chance to go to a Boots fight, where you going? Where you going? And you can pick an opponent, whoever it is. Where you going? You're going to see a Boots fight because Boots is must-see TV right now, man.
I'm going to get my shoes and I'm going to see Boots.
Yeah,
you know
man.
I'm going to see Boots. K-Rock in the house. What's up, good sis? She said, good afternoon, Banky. Yeah. What's up, sis? Good
man. It's all about the money in this boxing game and every game, man. This is sport, man, you know, because they looking at the big picture, man. They looking at the money, man. How you think something, man? How do you think? I'm going to give you a prime example right now. How do you think that the world in boxing is talking about a Jake Paul? What's a Jake Paul? What is a Jake Paul?
And what's so crazy is that he is the A-side to me.
See what I'm saying? Because of the popularity, man. It's what the people want. Gotta give the people what they want. And they want that. They want to see him. If nothing else, they want to see him get whooped. You know what I'm saying? But he got such a big social media following that he could have went and tried to play baseball and they was going to find somewhere to put him in the lineup at bat just because he going to bring that money. He bringing that money with him. And this is crazy, man. This man just got in the boxing game, can't really fight, can't whoop nobody of substantial name. But at the same time, do you know I had seen the other day, which I thought was shocking to me? They had a list of the richest boxers in the world right now, and you know he's at the top.
Yeah, he's in the top five. In the top five.
No, they had Mayweather in him.
That's crazy.
That's number 2, man. That man.
That's crazy. That's because he's the fighter and the promoter. Getting 2 checks, baby.
And I didn't know this neither, Jay, that all these dudes I see walking in there with the prime necklace on, even Bud went in there against
that's right.
Earl, and I was like, Spence, and I was like, what? And that's him. That's him, right, man.
And I don't know how true it is, but they say that prime company is already worth billions.
It's true. My son looked it up and told me. Hollywood Trail. Shout out to Hollywood Trail.
How much he say?
I think he says worth $4 billion, man. And guess who own it? Him, his brother, and that other YouTuber, KSI.
The dark skin dude,
KSI. Yeah. That's who own it. And they say they gapped it down. Oh, it was $6 billion. They gapped it down, and each one of them took 2 apiece. So I guess after the taxes, this, that, and the third, woo. But I heard that's what it was, man. I heard it was like $6 billion, man.
Man. Hey, let's talk fashion. So you know what? I'm gonna stick to fashion. He said Boots dress is terrible. Laugh out loud.
Boots a
young blood.
Boots a regular, man. Boots ain't worried about throwing on her clothes, man. Boots trying to get it in, man.
Boots gonna put on some Dickies and some boots and out of there, man.
Yeah, out of there, man. And then though he throw his little spectacles on and put a little nice old shirt on and go set up in the fights, watch the mother fights and whatnot. You know what I'm saying?
He had a nice sweatsuit on the other day for the face off the other day that they did when they first showed up. So yeah, he looked at all right. Big Dre hashtag JBT. That's the voice of choice, man. That's the guy that does all the voiceovers, man, for the meet and greet and all that good stuff. Salute the big.
Oh, salute. Man. Oh, that's the guy that says, Banky Pound is having a meet and greet.
That's him. That's him. He also went down there with me to interview the champ, man. And he got a chance to interview the champ too in the video that we put out, man. So salute the big Dre, man, for sure, man. Without a doubt.
Yeah, man. So yeah, man, but you know, that's just so, man. We witnessing the change of the times, man, because like I say, there's nowhere else in the world, man, or any time in history, man, where somebody can come straight in the boxing game and get that much money and get that much notoriety and ain't beat nobody. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I don't know how that happened. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how that happened. I know what's the name, became heavyweight champion in about 8 or 9 fights, but he had a decorated amateur career and Olympic career, and then he ain't hold on to it nothing but a hot minute. It was like, look, hold us, take this home, would you bring it back next week? One of them type Jones, Leon Spinks, you know. Mm-hmm. So other than that, though, you know, this dude came straight out of social media, man, and that just shows you the power of the money, man, the power of popularity, man. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to bring in this gentleman right here, man, who he got his son out here right now, you know, putting heads to bed, doing what he do, and they share the same name, man. Let's see what we got going on with the champ here.
What's up, man? What's going on, man? What's going on?
What's going on with you, champ?
What's bad about that delay, man. My phone kept ringing, and I had a lot going on. I'm sorry about that.
Busy man.
Yeah, what's going on? Everything straight, man?
Yeah, man. You know, we were waiting on you, man. Hey, man, we know life is complicated, man, when you're living that championship life, champ. Hey, man. We all wish we had them problems, man.
Shit, I hear you. Yeah, we all do wish we had them problems, but fortunately / unfortunately, my son is the champ. I am not.
No, I got to come back.
But I'm cool with that, though. That's good. I was a huge part of it, so I'm cool with that.
Absolutely. And then see, if you look at, you say your son is a champ, that makes you a champ because y'all got the same name, and you are.
Absolutely.
If
Absolutely.
nothing else,
Absolutely.
you are his creator. You created him, man. So yeah, big ups to you too, champ.
Hey man, listen, people don't understand. I created from the rooter to the tutor, raised them by myself, molded them by myself, trained them by myself. I did it all. I mean, being my boy, from the rooter to the tutor, and I appreciate him listening to me and trusting me and trust me, trusting what I tell him to do and doing it, and that's what got us where we at, man. With his hard work, definitely and with my knowledge from my career and the thing and my experience from what I've been through and everything else, that's what got us to where we at today, man. And I appreciate my son for trusting me and believing in me and following me and getting there.
Hey man, that's big right there. And I would take this moment to tell you right here, man. Win, lose, or draw, whatever the future may bring, man. Y'all already won, man, because you set a prime example, man, for fatherhood. You set a prime example for leadership. You set a prime example for black man. So y'all already won, yeah.
Hey, look. You would think that would transcend across a couple of things. You know what I'm saying? But apparently it don't. But I appreciate you giving me that love or whatever, and I feel the same way. That's actually one of the reasons and one of the prize that I take in it is being a good example to other, not even just boxing dads, other dads that's, in their kids' lives trying to get them somewhere and trying to help them, whether it's a sport, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? Let them know that it's definitely possible. Even when the world is against you, it's definitely possible. It don't matter who against you, was against you, man. All you got to do is just keep your head down and goddamn keep going and shit. You're going to get where you got to get, where you're supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? By the grace of God.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. You can't lose with God in the squad, man. But, when you got a father, man, is guiding your way. You know how dudes are, man. You know how we is, man. Even us that grew up without our father there, we still always wanted that. You know what I'm saying? So to have a father not only be there, be present, and not absent, but also be a big part of what you doing every step of the way. Man, you get kudos for that right there alone.
I appreciate you, and for the people who like to hate on it and say the boxer dads and to get out of the way. Well, maybe you need to spend more time, spend that time that you texting and typing and telling me about getting out of the way of my child and get in the way of your child, and maybe you can get somewhere. You know what I'm saying? That's to the ones who like to sit here and throw salt at me and throw, shame. Oh, he done messed up his son's career. My son's 23 years old, and he probably making more money than I ever made at that age. He probably make more money than a lot of money that one of y'all typing definitely made at that age. So I mean, again, it's a win for us right now. You know what I'm saying? So we good either way it go, man. So for the people that are doing all the typing and the talking or whatever, go take that time that you're typing and talking and spend time with your child and try to help them.
Yeah, and you'd be surprised if you was ever actually able to see their face. You'd be surprised. That should be your response once or twice. You catch them off guard and say, well, let me speak to your child and find out how good a father you are.
You feel me? You feel what I'm saying? I know, well, listen to me. I got 5 kids. I got 4 grandkids. I can reach every last one of them right now, talk to them every day. I'm not even lying. I'm not even lying. I can reach out to every last one of mine that I made right now. Every day they're gonna talk to me, nothing but love, respect. They got everybody else on D&D, or even if they got people on D&D, guess who they got on that exam? I'm on there. I'm so serious. They gonna hear my name.
And that's so real, man. That's so real, man. And then on top of that, man, hey, man, your son doing good, man. He's doing great. He's doing great, man. 23 years old, 26-0. Come on, man.
Yes, sir. Man, like again, I appreciate it, man. And for all the other boxing dads and other parents, like I said, man, just keep going and don't even worry about what people are talking about, man. Just keep doing your thing and everything. I'm rooting for you, even if I don't know you. I'm rooting for you. You got me on your side. That's for damn sure. You got me on your side.
Yeah, I root for all fathers and sons, man, and it don't matter what the sport is. I root for the bond. I root for, what I'm saying? The bond, man. You know what I'm saying? Even if they lose together. You see
Absolutely. They risk trying, and you got the other people that won't even damn try talking shit. You sitting on the damn sofa, you ain't even trying. You know
Right.
what I mean? What your child doing in the spelling bee? I mean, which is nothing wrong with that too, but they not even trying. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
Already, man.
But yeah, man, I appreciate you, man. What going on with what we doing today?
Hey, well, check this out, man. You know, y'all went viral. And you know you went viral because everybody talked about that
Right.
1.7, this, that, and the other. But I was sitting there pondering on that whole situation. Actually, what you all have done is put yourselves in a better predicament in
Absolutely.
actuality. The reason why I say that now is because they're going to have to spin the block. But when they spin the block, the conversation has to start at 1.8 now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
They can't even talk about yesterday prices are gone
Yes,
now.
sir. Yes, sir. So
Yesterday
for the
prices are not today's prices now.
yes, sir. So while they doing all that talking about well, you done missed the beat. Listen, man, don't worry about what we got going on. We good, man. We good. Now, bottom line is now the truth is the truth too, and I'm an open book. Everybody know that. If you choose to listen to the truth and pay attention to what's actually going on. The fight actually would not probably have taken place anyway because my son had surgery July the 29th. When he had surgery July 29th before he knew he was gonna be able to fight. No, sir. He was set to be down for 8 weeks. The 8 weeks would have been good, but it took a little longer. So the 8 weeks would have put us down to be able to fight. That's why we had that fight set for November the 8th also. But it took my son a little longer to heal. Doctor gave him about gotta take that. Doctor gave him about 3 more weeks. You know, he had to take for it wasn't completely healed where he could spar and do what he needed to do because he did try to train like he needed to and did try to work. It was kind of tender. He kind of hurt it a little bit. We didn't want to risk that because he just had the surgery. You know what I mean?
Oh,
So
did not know he had surgery, man.
he had
We
surgery.
heard that he got hurt in sparring.
No, hey, look, I'm glad. Look, listen to me. All the people talking about karma and all this. So what you think? God is only on Bruce Ennis side? You think that's the right side and we the wrong side? What is wrong with y'all? Like, come on, man, it's crazy. People, that's karma. See, he got hurt because no, that's not why he got hurt. He got hurt because he had surgery July the 29th. He was supposed to be down for 8 weeks. That would have put in September. So we had September to train. The end of half of September to train, pretty much right at the end of September to train, and all through October to train. He went back to the doctor September the 25th. September 25th, the doctor told him, nah, it ain't quite ready. You need to give it a couple more weeks. That's how we at where we at right now. You understand what I'm saying? It had nothing to do with
breaking news.
It have nothing to do with karma. It didn't have nothing to do with nothing. It just wasn't ready. And of course, we're gonna take hey, look, I gotta get this. Sideways. I see this truck.
Yeah.
I'll put you on hold and you come back in when you're ready.
Yeah, because I think he had a tow service, so he might have to pull that truck off the what you call him right there.
Yeah, he come back in when he ready. He should be able to hear us. You let me know, give me the hand signal, I'll bring you back in when you're ready, champ. But that's interesting though. That's breaking news right there. That's breaking news, you know. But see, that's what's gonna happen anyway, man. The ears and the mouths on the outside of the house is always gonna be louder than the ears and the mouths on the inside of the house, you know. And then when you look at it, when you say it was karma for what? You know what I'm saying? I mean, it be some wild conversations about other people's affairs, man. That just be crazy to me. And then you say, well, how many people do you know having discussions like that with their son about whether or not to accept some M's or not? Who even having those type of conversations? You know what I'm saying? Oh, well, 1 point this or 1 point. Come on, man. Like most people that's talking about it ain't never talked about 1 point nothing.
And that's why we would be quick to grab it because we ain't had them.
Right. You see what I'm saying? We ain't had it. So it's different. You got to look at the perspective of where the information is coming from. Obviously, they won't trip it. You know what I'm saying? Because they know what they doing. That's par for the course. It's gonna come regardless. You know what I'm saying? All you gotta do is keep winning, and the alphabet's gonna keep on coming his way. You know,
yeah. So they have reset the fight now. I'm hearing. I talked to him yesterday, and he said that they pushed it to March, like March 25th, something like that, sometime in March. And he was really trying to get January or February, you know what I mean? Because March is already like the end of the first quarter, you know what I mean? And they really trying to, you know, get back to that Boots fight, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And negotiate on that.
And that's a unification match too. And you know, I think both of them go up in that fight undefeated, man. Regardless of what they say or who people like, I think it's gonna still be a successful fight. It's gonna be a big fight. It's a unification match, so it's gonna be a big fight. And you know, I think they sparred before or something too before, right?
Plenty of times, yeah. They'd have been up to Bosie's dungeon, and they done put work in together at that gym for sure.
Right.
You know, so it's been a lot of back and forth about it. And his son says Boots don't hit all that hard.
The plot thickens. You know, I told you, you know, and that's a tricky thing, man. I'm telling you, I done been in there, man. I done been hit by the best of them. I've been hit by the less of them, you know. So speed, I done fought dudes that got like super duper speed, like and look good and fast. And I'm talking about tap you up. I mean, you cover up one time and come out and be pop, 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 pop. And you be like, what's a hurricane coming? You know, but you know what I'm saying? But it's stinging and annoying, but it ain't enough to, you know what I'm saying, to keep you up off of what you're trying to do. So I don't know. And then you know the game, man. They got some cast iron faces in this business, man. You got some jokers that if you can't put them down, bro, they coming and they gonna keep coming. And if they catch you, then you can dish it, but can you take it?
Amen.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of dudes we ain't seen try to take it yet. I'm gonna give you a classic example, man. I'm gonna give you a classic example of this. And this dude had put down power. He had pretty put down power. But you remember the Kelly Palvic and what's my man name, man? Mildred, not Mildred Taylor, what's the name? Taylor fight. The Palvic and Taylor middleweight championship fight. My man, he had both of them dudes coincidentally had a crazy career, man. You remember he beat Bernard, man. He stopped Bernard a little run. He beat Bernard twice, back to back.
Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. I was at that one of the fights.
Right.
I watched that fight. Yeah. I was
now going into this fight, I believe
that's the kid that had the mental illness.
And he ended up having brains, you know, stopped his career short. Still to this day, I think he only lost to Palvic twice, and
he beat Bernard twice though.
Right, he beat Bernard twice. Then he turned around and lost to Palvic twice,
right.
And then Bernard turned around and beat Palvic.
Right,
you see what I'm saying? Crazy.
So that triangle theory don't work.
Crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? So, but I say this: if you watch that first fight they had, man, that's a classic middleweight championship fight. And oh boy, drop Palvic, man. I'm talking about with some good stuff. I'm talking about put him down. You know what I'm saying? He got up, he still was down on him, right? Palvic weathered that storm, right? But then when Palvic turned around and dropped him, he couldn't recover. Right. See what I'm saying? He couldn't recover. So, like I say, if you ain't got the power just to put somebody down, but to keep them down, man, they come back on you, man, like the Return of the Jedi. Hold on, he might be back like the Return of the Jedi. There you go.
Okay, there you go.
What's up, man? What's going on, man? What's going on?
Man, it's all good.
Yeah. Like I was saying, I'm not sure exactly where I was at, but like I was saying, when we went to the doctor said it wasn't quite ready. We didn't want to take. We could actually, if we would have did it, it would have been. We didn't want to do that. We need to make nothing but dominating performances. You know what I mean? So we want to be 1,000% ready at all times. So, you know, like I said, the doctor said it wasn't quite ready. So we said, well, you know what? Them doctor said they're quite ready. We need a couple more weeks. That's what we're going to do. We're going to take a couple more weeks because he's 23 years old, got a long career ahead of him. So, hey, it's all good. I ain't worried about what people say.
Well, if you really not worried about what people say, I truly hope that is true, because that would be my advice to give you. You know, if I could be so humble as to give you something, bro, I would never ever listen to the outside know us, man, because this been inside work. You know what I'm saying?
They ain't even been where they ain't even begin to almost be where we at. You still got people talking about I'm Golden Gloves. Like that, what the hell is that? What is that? Stop.
Yeah,
I was Golden Gloves. Like stop.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Man. Y'all put this thing together, man. Y'all navigate this thing the way y'all want to navigate it, man. And like I say, man, the people on the outside will always talk louder than the people on the inside, man. That's why you're gonna always have misinformation.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. I agree, man. But like I said, man, we in a great position. We're in a great position. I like the position we in. I don't like that we fighting in March, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? That's what top rank got available. Because I don't think they got nothing in January. I don't think they had nothing in February or whatever else. So I think like they may have one in February. I don't think they got nothing in January at all. So I mean, if that's where it's at, then that's where it's at. You know what I'm saying? I trust God's plan, and God's plan gonna put us where he need to be, just like he did last time and like he do so many times before. And we cool with that. But just let it be known to all the people who talking trash, ain't no karma. There is no karma. We made the decision. You know what I mean? There is no karma.
Yeah. And if it is, it's good karma, man. The good
Absolutely. Like, how you gonna tell me it's karma? We karma. I guess they try to pin good against evil. Like I guess Boost is good and we evil. I guess you know what I'm saying. Like good guy, bad guy, whatever. You know what I'm saying. It's karma because we didn't take the Boost fight. Because we didn't take the fight. We didn't take the money that y'all felt like we should take. Come on, bro. How crazy does that sound?
It's two father-son duos enjoying the life of God and making more money than 90% of the
90% are looking at it and commenting on it. And I ain't got nothing but respect. You know, contrary to the beliefs of what people think, I ain't got no bad blood with the innocents at all. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I tell everybody, Bozy helped me out a whole lot. You know what I mean? He did. He helped me out a lot. He went out his way to help me a couple of times on a couple of different things or whatever else. So I ain't got nothing but appreciation. But what happened when it went left, the reason it went left was it was a lie that came out, and I went on the boxing voice. And what I started saying in public, what I was noticing in private. And that's when shit got twisted. I started saying in public what I noticed in private, which is, you know, certain things that I noticed about Boots. You know what I mean? And when I started saying that, I guess they got mad about that. You know what I mean? Like I said what I said what I meant, and I still stand by what I said. You can go look at any of his opponents. You can look at any of his opponents, and none of his opponents was even really trying. Limpy Ness was they arguably the best opponents. He was a fucking little bitty 140-pound man that he beat on, and he didn't knock him out. I was just pointing out what I saw. So it's no different than any other boxing enthusiast, boxing analyzer, whatever they see. It's no different. I just said out loud what I seen as a coach that I never seen as a fan. When I was a fan, I didn't see that because I wasn't looking for that. I was just looking for entertainment.
Right. Okay.
I was watching it from an entertaining standpoint. So I went back and watched. I was like, wait a minute. What's his best punch? What does he do when a person does this? What does he do when a person does that? And I started noticing how, again, they're going to get mad at me about this. Go look at Thomas Delorme and Cussio Clay. The man can have his hand up. Boots will come around. And there's no doubt it's on purpose. Hold on, I'm going to show you. Boots will come around and he will hit in the back of the head. Go watch. He got long arms. Go watch. You can go watch right now. You can pull it up on the screen. Even when they show the replay, you hear what they say, what the announcer's saying. They didn't show it that many times because I guess they didn't want people to notice it.
He got hit behind the head. I seen it.
He got hit behind the head. No. Not he. Both of them did. Thomas Delame and Cussio Clay both got hit behind the head. Listen to what the announcers say. He got hit on the temple. Well, damn, last time I checked, the temple was in the front. You know, I'm just saying, so you mad at me because I'm pointing out what I saw? Now listen, it's all this fair in love and war, right? So if we were supposed to be at war at that time, I'm no longer a fan of yours. I'm still a fan of yours, but at this time, you're going against us. So I can't be your fan at this time. I got to look at you as my opponent, as my foe. So I'm looking at it from a real standpoint, from a real boxing standpoint, because I'm trying to look at your pluses, your goods, your bad. I was unable to see any bad just like anybody else because of the opposition that he was facing. I looked at a common opponent that he and my son had that my son took out in 1 minute and 31 seconds. That's including 3 knockdowns that he went three rounds with. I said to myself, I saw that fight with my son. My son like wiped this dude out like he couldn't even stand in the ring with my son. Right. And Boots is holding him, doing the matrix moves and shit. I'm like, we don't play with our food. No, we don't play with our food.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We don't play with our food. We don't sit there and try to look good against our food. Fuck all that. We ain't finna try to make it look like it's a competition. We taking his ass up out of there.
Yeah. Yeah.
And again, I'm just like everybody else. I did not see any of that before I started watching it with a trainer's eye, with a person of who I'm fighting. I mean, when you're looking at it from that, you got to look at their foot movement. You got to look at how they handling this, how they handling that. I mean, there's certain things you got to look at as a coach. If you're not a coach and if you're not good at doing it, you can't tell me I ain't good at doing this shit because my son's a world champion. So if you're not a coach and you haven't been successful at doing this shit, you can't tell me about what I'm doing and what I see.
Right.
Do you now, you feel though that was intentional, the hit behind the head?
I do.
Why do you feel? Because you also said he had long arms, so I'm asking.
He got long, but you know what?
He's a busy man.
My bad about that. He got long arms. He got long arms, but there's no doubt in all of these years of boxing that he doesn't know what's gonna happen. Now, do I think it should be counted as a shot? I do. So he did hit him behind the head. That's a skill. That's a slippery slope because he did hit him behind the head, but it was a legal punch, meaning like he threw the punch. I can't explain it. Like he just hit him where he hit him at, but he hit him behind the head. You know what I'm saying? Like it's whatever you want to say. So I told my son from that point on, even when that happened, bro, look, no matter what, protect the back of your fucking head. And that's what I learned from his fight. You know what I mean? Because I watched that man go wobbling and I think it was Thomas Delorme. He couldn't even stand up straight.
It was Thomas Delorme. Yeah.
Yeah, he couldn't.
It was Thomas Delorme.
You do get discombobulated when you get
discombobulated. He couldn't even stand up straight. You know what I'm saying? And that's what happens when you get hit in the back of the head. But you know, do I think he should have been like a point or something taken? No. But I think he knows. I think he knows and he knew. I think he knows and he knew or whatever else. But I mean, it is what it is. It's part of the game. You can make it look how you want to make it look. You can make it look intentional, non-intentional, whatever else. I do think he intentionally did it. I don't think he needed to be cited for it. I think it probably should have been called a shot or whatever. Well, with that one right there, should have been called a shot if he hit him in the back of the head. Maybe not. No, because he hit him in the back of the head. So no, I don't think it should have been called a shot. No. I do think it's intentional, but I don't think it should have been called a legal punch. No. He hit him in the back of the head.
We was talking a little bit offline too before you got on, and I was telling them, man, you know, because I've been in the boxing game all my life, man. You know what I'm saying? And I know too, like I say, you can have dudes, and I'm not necessarily saying it's him because I don't think I've seen enough of him to say that. But you can have dudes that got a lot of speed, got a lot of pizzazz, they pass all the eye tests and everything, a lot of skills, but they might not just ain't got that knockout power, dog. And the thing about that is, usually the ones who don't got that knockout power but got everything else, they ain't got that chin neither. So they can dish it, but they can't take it. Now that might not be the case with Boots, but I know a lot of dudes and they had brilliant careers, but they couldn't get you out there when they wanted to get you out there. If they got you out there, it was by happenstance. You know?
It's so many, and that was my thing too. That was my take when I was saying it, because I'm like, it's so many unknowns. I never called him a bomb-ass fighter. I never called him a bomb-ass fighter. I never said he wasn't a good fighter. I said he was a tremendous body puncher. I said he was a tremendous counter puncher. You know, everybody don't see every platform, so they don't know when I'm giving them props. Nothing but respect to him and his father and what they have done this far. They did a wonderful job. I think the matchmakers did an even better job. I also think the matchmakers did a disservice to him, and I think that's going to come no matter what. No matter what, that's going to come out to light. No matter what, you ain't going to get around that because he hasn't been in an actual fight. He hasn't been in a fight where it's actually a fucking fight where he's in there with an opponent that want to take his head out, that really want to beat him, that really has the ability to beat him. So no matter what, where he is now, how they got him look like he untouchable and a Terminator and all of that, whatever. No, I'm serious. No matter what, when he gets in a real fight, it can only go down because he's already at the top of they already put him at the top of the mountain with you know what I'm saying? without being tested. So now it can only go down. You already up. You already on their Mount Rushmore. They already put you on their Mount Rushmore. So now you can only go down.
So what is you looking at this fight that he got coming up Saturday? What are you expecting to see out of this?
I mean, if he's smart, because what I did know, like I said, this was one of the guys that I'm looking at, and I'm like, damn, he don't know how to cut the ring off. That's something you learn in fucking, and when you're 14, 13, when you're a kid, you learn how to cut the ring off when you're young. He really generally didn't know how to cut the ring off. He just wasn't even stepping to that position to even try to cut the ring off. He followed him and followed him. So I mean, like, damn, how you elite and you this and that, you've been around and you've been a background stand or whatever else, and you don't even know how to cut the damn ring off. You didn't even try. Hold up.
Yeah, I seen that first one.
Yeah,
you were at that fight, weren't you, Banky?
Yeah, I was there.
He followed him. He literally followed him around the ring. So it's not hard to beat Karen. It's not hard for him to make difference. All he got to do is step sideways. Everybody know how to play checkers. You step sideways. That's it. It's all you gotta do. It's not hard. You know what I mean? It's not hard. It's not. So what I expect is, I know his father's a great trainer. I'm sure his father went back and watched that. Everybody knows all you need to do is trap this man, catch this man, and you're gonna beat this man. So I expect the domination this time. If all he got to do is cut the ring off, I expect it to be the performance.
Let me ask you a question. So if he doesn't stop him, what do you think is going to be said if he doesn't stop him this time?
Well, I think since I already put out there and pointed out that he don't have the power they think he has, I think some of that will start to take a little sting with a few people, because just like some people don't want to believe it or hear it or whatever else, other people going to hear it and start to notice it. You still heard what I said. And when you start to realize that he's catching his man, when you start to realize he's catching his man flush and he's knocking the shit out of this man, but this man ain't going to sleep. This man ain't stumbling. This man ain't falling. Like, he not even when he catch him flush, they not even wobbling.
Right.
They're not even wobbling. Look at this shit. I'm just looking at it as a coaching standpoint. You gonna get mad at me about that? Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? He's beating the shit out. He beating the shit out of people, and they're not stumbling. They're not. I mean, they're barely bleeding and shit. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, he's skilled. It ain't no. I don't think nobody's arguing about the fact he's skilled. He's skilled. He's skilled like a mug. But like I said, that's what I was telling Jay. It don't necessarily mean that you know. Look at Pernell Whitaker, super duper skilled, but he ain't gonna knock you out.
Motherfucker ain't gonna crack eggs. No, he's very, very skillful. I never took any of that from them. I just said, wait a minute. What we're saying, what y'all saying he is, he not. He ain't nobody fucking Terminator. He ain't nobody to be scared of fighting. He ain't nobody like you be scared to fight somebody that can hit you and fuck you up. Right. He's not been known to fuck anybody up.
Right.
You know what I mean? He's not been known to fuck anybody up. I've been in the chat. I'm out of all of that shit now because these folks so crazy. I ask people in the chat, like, bro, who you see him fuck up? You didn't see what he did to such and such? They might bring up Willem or Sergey Lipinets. Well, last time I checked, he beat Sergey Lipinets so they just stopped the fight.
Right.
Last time I checked, he hit that man with every fucking thing, including the kitchen sink, and still didn't hurt him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, this man is 140 pounds. He's 140 fucking pounds. He's a small fighter. He was a smaller fighter coming up. He's 5'7". He got shorter arms. He got flat feet. He got everything that Boots don't have.
What would you say?
Boots is so much ahead of him.
What would you say is his most impressive win? In your eyes?
So I'm gonna tell you, to the eye test, it was Willem. So the eye test, what I seen, where I'm watching as a fan. I'm like, oh shit, yeah, I'm just like everybody. Oh shit, y'all seen that shit? I'm just like everybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm a fan.
Yeah, I was there live for that one.
Yeah. Villa was Villa all day.
Okay. I think Boots, when it comes to Boots, man, he's not a one punch knockout person for sure. No. He has to break you down. You got to break you down, you know, and he'll punish you. I think it's more punishment, you know what I mean, that wins his fights, because he's accurate as hell. You know what I mean? He's definitely he's superbly talented, Athleticism is off the chain, and he's big for the division.
I never disagree with any. I mean, facts are facts. Everything you just said are all facts. What we don't know is what he's going to do when he get in there with a real fucking fighter. That's what we don't know because he have not been in there with a real fighter.
And that's what we must see.
He's not been in there with an upper echelon, not even a fucking. He ain't been in there with a real fighter. He ain't been in there with nobody that could actually give him a test. Like I noticed this. He don't like to get hit. He like to smile and cheese and all for the camera to let y'all know he ain't hurt. That's gonna play against him. You're gonna get in the fights when you got to get hit. I mean, everybody been in there. Floyd Mayweather been in there. Pernell Whitaker been. Everybody been in there when you got to fight. When you got to goddamn fight. You ain't got time to be smiling at the fucking crowd, worry about what the fuck they seeing. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, all of that was telling to me. You know what I mean? I'm looking at all of that shit like, bro, come on, man. You worry about hitting the first thing you do. Put your fucking face up. Hold on a second.
Yeah,
well, it sounds like 100%. He wants that fight for his son.
It sounds like he wants that fight.
He wants that fight.
I'm gonna have to dip out. I gotta take my son to football practice. Y'all keep rocking out, man. It's real. This sounding real good. I'm mad that I gotta go, but I gotta
like
go take
that.
my.
Hey, I like you gotta take your son to football practice. There you go. And don't you hate on the man that get his son to the NFL? You know what I'm saying? Right. That's right. Hey, so what you like hating on the man who get his son to the NFL? What kind of shit is that? Come on, bro.
Absolutely, man. Hey, listen, man. Hey, it's been a pleasure, man. No doubt, man. I look forward, you know what I'm saying, to chopping it up with you again and possibly even chopping it up with your son one day, man. I want to tell you from me to you, bro, man, just keep doing what you're doing, man. All noise aside, man. Y'all doing a great thing, man. You're setting a great example. Win, lose, or draw, man. You know, I root for y'all. You know what I'm saying? I root for Boost and Bazzi. Oh Lord, they done took him off. He done dipped out here and had to go. But anyway, man, shout out to everybody who watched this joint, man. Oh, he coming back in. Let me get him back in here.
My bad. Yeah.
Yeah, man, but you know, I root for that, man. You know, because like I say, man, we in this time of era right now, man, where everybody want to hate. You know what I'm saying? And I always feel like this. I'm one of these type of dudes, man. Just because you winning don't mean I'm losing. You know what I'm saying? And we can all win, but people feel like if somebody's above them or somebody's coming up, or somebody's nudging up on them. And I'm not speaking on this situation. I'm speaking in general. People, we got this thing in our culture where we feel like, well, man, they eat, man, so we starve. Nah, it ain't got to be that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's winning, man, because we still talking. When we break it down to the bottom line, we still talk about young black men being mentored and guided by their fathers to greatness.
Right.
That's the bottom line, man. So yeah, man. Keep doing what you're doing, man. Shout out to you. Shout out to your son. Man, come back and see us, man. Make sure you bring them on here too, man. I wish y'all much success, man.
Okay, I appreciate you, big dog. Be safe, man.
All right, you too, champ.
All right. Okay.
Hey, y'all. Hey, TBP Nation, JBT, man. That's what it is for today, man. Shout out to Jay, man. He had to roll out, go be a father too, you know. And hey, man, that's Brian Norman Sr., man. Y'all go check out his son, Brian Norman Jr. He is one of the welterweight champions of the world. He is 26-0. He is undefeated, and he is only 23 years old. So yeah, y'all might want to go check him out, man. Must see TV. Shout out to the JBT, man. Shout out to TBP Nation, man. Y'all be safe, be smart, make good decisions, man. We'll catch y'all in a minute, man. We gone. Salute, salute, salute 3 times. We out of here.